5 is a massive game with tons to offer in both its story mode and GTA Online. It's a game where literally anything can happen, and over the last 7 years, players have really put that to the test, accomplishing some incredible feats and pulling off some unforgettable stunts. There have been some unbelievable records set within GTA 5, and many of them are so impressive that it's hard to believe that anyone will be beating them anytime soon. That's exactly what we'll be showcasing on today's episode of The Countdown, as we cover 5 GTA 5 world records you wouldn't believe. Number 5. 100% Speedrun. If you've never completed GTA 5 story mode, it's a pretty time-consuming accomplishment. Many people estimate that it takes the average gamer somewhere between 30 to 35 hours to get through all 79 story missions. So what if we told you there's a player out there who not only completed the entire story mode, but also 100%ed the game in less than 10 hours? That's right, a speedrunner by the name of Burhack achieved 100% completion in GTA 5, and he did it in only 9 hours, 49 minutes, and 44 seconds. Now, GTA 5's requirements to achieve 100% completion does not force you to have to do absolutely everything in the game. After all, there is so much content in GTA 5, Rockstar felt that it would be a little ridiculous to ask that from players. Still, Burhack was able to complete every story mission, 42 of the hobbies and pastimes, 20 strangers and freaks missions, 16 random events, and 16 miscellaneous events, all within 10 hours. Heck, it takes me 10 hours alone just to get to the point where you unlock Trevor, so it's safe to say that this is downright impressive. Number 4. Longest Snipe. Unfortunately, GTA's kill feed doesn't offer kill distances like you'd see in games like Fortnite, but despite this, a YouTuber by the name of Vucko100 was able to calculate just how far the sniper rifle is capable of shooting. They began using the Sandy Shores airfield as a measuring tool to see just how far away you'd be able to hit a player with a sniper bullet on that airfield. After running a few tests, Vucko discovered that the sniper was able to travel a distance twice the size of the Sandy Shores airfield, which is roughly 1,200 feet. They even captured some pretty incredible cinematic footage following the bullet as it left the rifle and traveled all the way to the target's torso. This record probably won't be broken because it seems like Vucko had successfully found the maximum length of the sniper rifle. He tried to hit his target at a further distance, but the bullet didn't even register, so it's safe to say that this one will remain in the record books. Number 3. Perfect round of golf. The next speedrun doesn't take as long as the others on this list, but it definitely requires an incredible amount of skill. A player by the name of Relo was able to complete a 9-hole game of golf in only 4 minutes and 13 seconds. Now, you might guess that you can only do this by hitting a hole in one 9 straight times, but that's not actually how Relo was able to pull this off. Instead, they used an interesting technique in which they would hit the ball into an unplayable area, which would then reset the ball in the nearest playable area and get them within a shot or two of the green. Using this technique allowed them to save time aiming, and instead gave them the ability to get the ball close to the hole in an incredibly short amount of time. The only other way to beat this record is probably to hit a hole in one 9 straight times, but the time it takes you to perfectly aim your shot and hit the exact amount of power needed to land the ball exactly in the hole is longer than you probably think. Number 2. A close shave. Flying airplanes in GTA 5 can be a pretty tough skill to master, and there's no way to challenge that skill more than to complete the close shave achievement. To do this, you need to grab an airplane, fly under all 50 bridges in the GTA 5 map, and even complete all 15 knife flights within the game. For clarification, knife flights are when you fly between certain buildings with your plane tilted sideways. A player by the name of Kushnir was able to complete all 15 knife flights and fly under all 50 bridges in only 18 minutes and 33 seconds. The timer for this challenge starts immediately when GTA 5's main story mode begins, and ends after the final task is completed. Completing a close shave alone is a pretty impressive feat, but doing it in under 20 minutes? That's just downright crazy. Number 1. All Stunt Jumps. GTA 5 contains 50 stunt jumps throughout the map of Los Santos. If you're just driving around the map looking for these, it could take you forever to find them all, which is why this next record is pretty incredible. A player by the name of Saurus88 completed all 50 stunt jumps in GTA 5 in just 24 minutes and 18 seconds. The requirement for the speedrun is to start the game from the beginning, adding a bit more of a challenge for the players. In order to get the fastest time possible, this meant that Source had to fail certain missions on purpose to skip ahead in the game, as well as ignoring mission objectives altogether just so they could get to the next jump. Obviously, it had to have taken a ton of time to get this record, especially considering that players need to memorize a very specific route to quickly get to each and every jump. Not only that, but messing up one single jump could pretty much mean that the entire run is ruined. We don't know how many attempts it took Soros to pull this off, but it's hard to imagine that anyone will be beating this record.